So, where we left, I ran out of memory again, so I'm using my backup phone. Sorry guys, it's another annoying thing. But yeah, what happens? It's very annoying for me if I don't get good maps. And here, Google Maps is a big problem. It's kind of the best I have, but it's problematic because not many things are shown in Google Maps here in Egypt. The train line is difficult to see. The stations, some of them are shown, some of them are not shown at all. This is Nile, we are crossing Nile, that's cool. So some of them are not shown at all. Oh, I think I should go and show you. This is cool. I can stick my head out of the train because the train door is open while driving over Cairo. Life is good despite the things which I'm telling you which are annoying. So, what was I telling you? Basically, the Google Maps, some train stations are shown, some are not shown at all. Some are shown not as train stations, but simply somebody put in a marker in Arabic only, not English, that there is train station. And who knows if it's correct or not. So it's difficult to navigate. Then I have another check maps, which is mappy.cz, and this is quite good for walking because it has all the altitudes and other stuff. In many countries it's very good. I met a Czech couple in Jordan desert, and they showed me this thing, this mappy.cz. So I'm using that one as well often. So there I can see railway lines better, but also not all the stations are in there. So at the end of the day, I hope that I will be able to use this train to get to Birkesh instead of just Manash, which is a lot better, which would leave me something like 5 kilometers from the station, from the camel market, which is already quite nice. We'll see how it goes. I just have to observe how this train goes and keep going as long as it's going in the right direction. It's cool, we just left the station. The guy came out, or a couple of guys came out in the train station to have a smoke, and they waited until the train starts moving, and only then they jumped back in the train, and it was okay because nobody is closing the doors. You can jump in and out as fast as you are capable of jumping in and out. Cool. The man who is checking the tickets, the controller, how do you call the man? He just came and he noticed me here. He was very surprised to see a foreigner in this train. He was looking at my ticket with big eyes, looking at me, but actually he spoke a little English, which was cool. So he said, wow, look at this. So he said, where are you going? And I said, Birkesh. So he was very impressed that I was able to pronounce the place, and that I know where I'm going, and I'm a foreigner and I'm using this train. So he was really impressed. He was very happy. He asked which country I'm from. Of course he didn't know where is Latvia, but when I said in Europe, he was very happy. And he said thumbs up and left. So obviously this is another confirmation that this train does go to Birkesh, not only to Manash. So that's very good. And we are going on the right direction on the tracks as well, according to maps, so happy days. You know, this train certainly is in no rush to get to its destination. It stops, it doesn't go quick anyway. Then it stops every now and again, probably waiting for some traffic light or something. And then when there are train stops, like stations, he's waiting like 7-10 minutes in each station. So we'll see how long does it take for us to get to the destination.
كبر شويه ما بيشغلش ما يبانش ده جاكيت بغيروا المحطات يا عم هيثم تشكيله وكلها منافع للبيت هنا وكلها علينا في الدفع علينا في الدفع
العجينه توصل لك المعديه لاقي حد يطلعها لك على الرصيف انا اديها لك لحد
This way.
Perfect. Shukran, shukran. So this will be our train station, Birkesh. It's quite cool how we can hang out
على مهله
of the door.
انزل على مهله
Isn't this cool to arrive in such place? She was helping me, saying that I have to go that direction. Of course, I know. I was just enjoying the place. You see, you can jump in and out of the train while it's still going. Wow. This is cool. And let me see. Station master. There is even in English, but everything is locked. And waiting room is locked as well. Yeah, I can't open it. No ticket office here. So probably it's possible to buy the ticket. Marhaba. This looks quite rural place, although it is very near to Cairo or even part of Cairo. I think it's even part of Cairo. But it looks like middle of nowhere. Let's explore and see how we can get. I'm very happy that I got this far, because the first train station which the man told me that I will be able to get with the train and no further. Marhaba. That first train station, it was something like 5 or 7 kilometers even further than here. Here I have only about 5 kilometers left till the camel market, although I have wasted or spent depending how you look at it, more than 3 hours already. So this is one part of the Nile Delta, of all the small streams in the Nile Delta, which flows towards Mediterranean. My plan is just to walk along this road, and maybe I will see some tuk-tuk, which could take me to Camel Market. It shouldn't be too expensive here since it's only 5 kilometers left. Let's see, there are 2 tuk-tuks in this gas station. مرحبا, سوق الجمال, ممكن؟ how much? 30. Happy days. I walked less than 2 minutes, I think, when I saw this tuk-tuk in a gas station, and he said 30 pounds to Camel Market, which is something like €1.70. Good enough for 5 kilometers. After all the unsuccessful dealings with these guys in Cairo in the morning, this feels quite nice, and it will be not too long when we will already be arriving in Camel Market. Happy days. That's a cool mode of transport. Really cool.
الواد راح له والله. هنا الواد راح له هناك. انا هرن عليهم في البيت كده ماشي، هرن عليهم في البيت. بس الواد راح له هناك قبلته.
There were some camels obviously bought in that market, and we are actually driving the right direction. I'm looking at my map and everything is good. And that's some banana field, bananas growing there. جيد جدا.
أقابلك شوية أركن
أنا عربي شوية شوية.
100 100 أنت 100 100. عاوز تتصور هنا اقف تصور. مناطق حلوة.
أها
ياما.
أها.
الله أكبر.
جميل.
100 100. هنا مصر كلها بتيجي هنا الجمال وبتصوروا هنا. هات تليفون اصورك.
I didn't quite understand what he was saying, but obviously he just noticed that I was filming or taking pictures of that place, and he said it's nice place, nice view, and he stopped and showed me, and he invited me to take pictures of that place. You see, again, camels. Wow, camels everywhere here. I guess we'll see a lot of camels today, my friends. They were 2 dead camels. كتير جمال. نعم. He said there are many camels. كتير جمال. Aha. Aha. جيد.
صبري عم وصفي. انت مروح برضك نفس دول وانت مروح عشان ما حدش ياخد منك كتير.
Translate. I didn't get what the guy was saying when I was exiting, but it was something about going back. Probably.
ماشي خلاص ماشي خش يلا.
Oh, that's some place, guys. Probably it was something that he's happy to take me back as well. But I don't know, I didn't understand, and he wasn't able to write. Even I put Arabic keyboard for him in Google Translate, but he couldn't write. I don't know, maybe he's not good with writing and reading. Wow, amounts of camels here. That's some place, guys. Also, I read in some reviews that some Westerners were charged for walking around here, but they looked too much like tourists. So I did my best to look like local. Of course I can't look like local, but I did my best. I put my long Arabic robe, galabeya, on and we'll see how it goes. Crowds of camels. And yeah, when shukran, artist, artist, shukran. Latvia, Europe.
You speak Arabic?
شوية Arabic. مرحبا. Latvia, Europe. Latvia, Europe. Latvia, نعم. Artist. اسمك؟
اسمه مبارك.
مبارك
صالح.
جيد.
صالح كرهي.
اها.
مبارك صالح مين؟ كرهي.
كرهي.
لا محمد محمود لبو.
محبوس. يا محمد.
Thank you, shukran. It's a nice place. These camels are huge. Yeah, big amounts of camels. But they look quite weak, many of them. I'm not, of course, any kind of expert in camels by any stretch of imagination, but I understand that their humps must be a bit fuller for them to be said being healthy. This is amazing. Oh dear camels. It's quite sad that these camels, all of them, or at least most of them, are going to meat factory, not for carrying me or my stuff or something else of that. Yeah, here they go, camels to the meat, unfortunately. Well, unfortunately or just that's just life, that's how it happens. But yeah, they do go for slaughtering. شكرا شكرا. Do you speak English? تتكلم إنجليزي؟
لا اتكلم عربي بس.
عربي. أنا عربي شوية شوية.
انت بتتكلم عربي حلو اهو. بتتكلم عربي كويس. انت بتتكلم عربي كويس اهو.
كويس is جيد.
جيد.
شكرا شكرا. مع السلامة. He was friendly man, but he said he speaks only Arabic. I would like to find somebody who does speak English, if it's at all possible. And in that case, I might have a chat and get to know a few more things around here and everybody is waving and welcoming. شكرا شكرا. Do you speak English?
شوية شوية.
شوية. أنا عربي شوية شوية. شكرا شكرا. Yeah, and I have read many reviews that they're quite cruel with these beasts. But these camels are huge. Look at their feet. Yeah, feet, not legs. Yeah, some of them have tied front leg so that they're slower, but some of them are completely free. And it's quite easy, it's quite difficult, I think, for them to manage them, to keep them in place. And this is probably the auction. مرحبا. I have to watch out myself as well, not to be run over by some camel. And I don't know the rules and the way how things work here. But these camels are magnificent. They're so big and so strong. These are amazing animals. Yeah, in Cairo center with my long galabaya, galabaya, that was how these robes are called in Egyptian Arabic. In middle of Cairo center, I was looking like the only one in Galabaya. Here almost everyone is in Galabaya. They are huge. Such amazing animals. I don't know why, but I like camels so much. There is something so majestic and graceful and royal about their facial expression and their calm gaze with his big eyes over the horizon and desert. مرحبا. تتكلم إنجليزي؟
لا والله.
لا. مرحبا. I keep asking if they speak English in Arabic, but up to now nobody has replied that he does speak English. Yeah, these have the tied front legs, so they are less mobile. They don't run around. Well, it was definitely worth getting here. مرحبا.
لابس جلابيه زينا.
تتكلم إنجليزي؟ أمريكا.
اسمه عربي؟
شوية شوية عربي.
مصر مين؟
أرتس.
أردس.
أرتس.
اسمه مجدي.
ها؟
مجدي.
مجدي.
يس.
جيد.
لوكسور أسوان.
Okay, جيد.
يلا يا عم.
You don't speak English. لا إنجليزي. Okay. شكرا. مع السلامة. He was saying something about my galabeya. Probably he liked it, but I didn't pick it up exactly. These camels are going. Probably to a slaughtery as well. Yeah, some of them are really big and strong, some of them are smaller, but I don't know if it's because they're young or because it's males and females or different breeds. I'm just guessing, I don't know. Well, some corrections of my early mistake. Remember in Wadi Ram I said that I thought the camels don't pee, only poo. Now I see that camels do pee. Sorry about my misleading information the other day. مرحبا. I understand that many of these camels come from Sudan and some from Libya and some from just South Egypt, Aswan and Luxor. But even from Sudan, imagine they're driving the camels from Sudan to here. مرحبا. I have no clue how they work, what these separate paddocks mean. There's some hay, some straw for camels up there. Can you see it? I don't know. Are they already bought and waiting for the transport, or what's the story? It's quite cool. You see this bird on the back of the camel. I don't know the bird, but I have seen quite a few times that these birds I have seen quite a few times that these birds are sitting on the back of camel, on the back of donkey, even on the back of a sheep. So this is the auction place, I think. That's the most amount of men, and camels are being driven around, not just waiting. You have to watch out because they run from all directions here. You have to watch out not to be overrun by some camel who is who is driven by somebody. It's funny how they run.
يلا يا عم مصطفى يا محمد.
Oh, one man just got kicked by camel quite strongly. I think he was driving that camel, but camel just take his front feet and kicked him. I didn't know that they are able to do it. I thought it is just back legs with the kick with. But it was quite strong. The man fell down. I don't know if it got caught on my camera or no. The man fell down, and after a while only he picked himself up and went to sit down, and he didn't run again anymore. Yeah, and he looks like he's in pain. Oh, poor camel. Blood is coming out of his nose. So yeah, these people are very, how do you call it, pragmatic. They probably love camels since they work with camels. مرحبا. أنت تتكلم إنجليزي؟ لا؟ Do you speak English? So yeah, these people probably love camels since they work with camels, so they have chosen to work with them. But at the same time, they're very pragmatic. If they have to get the job done, to get the 200 animals to the slaughtery, they just get 200 animals to the slaughtery, and they don't pet them. They hit them. They do whatever they have to do to get the result. And many people who are like me watching them, they're very upset with that. I read many reviews about this market, that it's so cruel and should be forbidden and blah blah blah. Well, should be forbidden. What should we judge if we don't know anything of this business and this trade of cameleering, or what is it called? Keeping camels and working with camels. I realize that I don't know anything about it, so I better keep my mouth shut instead of talking about necessity to ban or whatever. You can take a camel by his lower lip and drag him along. But I don't see any camels which have these, what do you call the pegs, or the things in their nostrils for leading them, for controlling them. I know that the camels who are used for carrying stuff, they usually have these things as far as I have seen. Otherwise you can't control them in difficult situations. Yeah, it's quite difficult. These camels, they don't understand where the men want them to go. They just got hit in their face with these sticks. And the men hit sometimes each other with these sticks as well, but more as a joke. It is a bit risky to stand here. It's quite a few times when I had to run quickly to get out of the way of the camels, and that way and trajectory of the camels change very quickly, especially when they're being hit. So you definitely don't want to get under their feet. They are huge, they're really huge and strong. But yeah, obviously they can control them even without tied legs, without the leash or the pegs, whatever you call them, just by hitting them every now and again to the right direction. That one was just, I don't know if you saw him. He just ran out immediately. It was half a second and I had to jump off his way. So that place probably is better to watch from a distance if you want all your bones intact. Well, probably I'm too cautious, but still, you don't want to make any jokes with these big animals, especially when they are startled and scared and being hit from all directions. They sometimes can change directions very quickly and run over you. مرحبا تتكلم إنجليزي؟ لا شكرا مع السلامة. لاتفيا يوروب أوروبا نعم شكرا مع السلامة. And again few camels are going, 3 of them, and a kid is riding on top of him while the camel is being transported. Yeah, that's quite an amazing world. But I can't find anybody who speaks English, unfortunately. I would like to ask many things about what's going on here. مرحبا كيف حالك؟
What's your name?
أرتس
فيصل.
كشام جيد كريم.
مرحب هلا يا ميت ويلكم
شكرا
حبيبي
تتكلم انجليزي؟ لا
ما
انجليزي؟ لا
انت حبيبنا نورنا هنا.
انا عربي شويه شكرا
طب بيتشر
اها مرحبا تتكلم انجليزي؟ لا انجليزي. انا عربي شويه شكرا مع السلامه.
انت معك ماني تشترك معي؟
لا I don't know what was he asking, but I answered no because I thought he was saying something about money, and the best message is always to keep out the message that I don't have money, just to be safe. You don't know otherwise what they want to sell you and what else otherwise. مرحبا I'm kind of trying to pick some more educated looking faces and see if anybody of them speaks English, especially younger people. But no luck this far, no luck. Only Arabic, and my Arabic is shwaya shwaya. Small, little. But yeah, it's quite easy to wander around here. I didn't have anybody asking for fee for taking pictures. One man even wanted to make selfies with me and together with camels, and we made quite a few selfies. So, I don't know. So far so good. All the bad reviews is not, in my case, bad. At least this far. The camels are growling. How do you call this sound? مرحبا تتكلم إنجليزي؟ إنجليزي لا مرحبا لا إنجليزي
خش تعال هي دي.
شكرا
اوعى تقول قنابل.
أنا عربي شوية أرتس من لاتفيا. شكرا تتكلم إنجليزي؟ Do you speak English؟ شوية أنا عربي شوية It's
صور الجمال. خذهم من الجمال هناك احسن. تعال شوف الجمال. تعال شوف الجمال.
Artist. Do you speak English?
Yes.
Really? Oh, that's cool. I was looking for somebody who can speak English. Really? You can understand and speak?
You understand me?
In English you can speak. Okay. Nice to meet you. Gimal Jamil. Jamil? Gamil? How do you say?
جمل.
Gamel. كثيرة جمال.
منين انت؟
ها؟
انت منين؟
أنا عربي شوية.
هذا جمل.
جمال. جميل.
صوروا.
Picture? Okay, let's take picture. Yeah, the man said he spoke English, but he didn't speak more than just enough to say that he speaks English. When I asked him if he understands English, he didn't understand what I say. And besides camels, you can see some other animals as well. You see those ones. مرحبا تتكلم إنجليزي؟ لا شكرا مرحبا Yeah, some smaller animals as well, not just these big, huge, amazing ones. I don't know, what is this about camels which I like? There's something very... maybe because they're so calm. Like when you look at their faces, well, here they look a little bit sad. It's not exactly the perfect situation they're in. But when you look at these faces, they're so calm, so peaceful, so meditative, I would even say. It would be such a joy to know a bit more about them and maybe to work with them a little bit, to help the man something. I have to watch around. Okay. No? No touch? Okay. Do you speak English? تتكلم إنجليزي؟ لا أنا عربي شوية
morning.
Good morning, مرحبا. Do you speak English?
English. شرعي من المرمي.
أنا عربي شوية شوية.
شوي شوي. sit down.
شكرا شكرا.
تي.
لا لا شكرا شكرا.
تعال استنى. صورت لك في الجمال ب 36 ما رضيش.
They're even offering a tea. Do you speak English? تتكلم عربي? تتكلم إنجليزي? Yes, really? You understand English? Wow, that's cool. I was sorry. لاتفيا لاتفيا. لا ألمانيا. So really, you speak English? Little bit English. Okay, cool. I was looking for somebody who can speak English. Can you tell more about this place? They're selling camels. No English. Okay, sorry. شكرا شكرا. Huh? Latvia, Europe.
Very good country.
You speak English?
Something, no, something.
Little bit, شوية. أنا شوية عربي. أنت شوية إنجليزي.
تعلم عربي شوي هو يتعلم انجليزي شوي.
نعم. كثير جمال. Yes. Beautiful. Sudan? All from Sudan?
Sudanese family.
Huh?
This here,
Sudan. Okay. Okay. That's cool. It's very far. Oh. Is it worth getting camel from Sudan to here for selling? It's better price.
yeah.
Okay. Are you from Sudan yourself? Okay. Khartoum?
Khartoum.
Really? جيد جدا. Wow.
It's a good country.
Yeah, beautiful country. Beautiful country. Do we have to be careful?
Yeah.
They're coming.
The Blue Nile,
Huh?
the River Nile,
Yes.
Sudan.
So beautiful river.
Yeah.
Yes. And how do you get camels from Sudan to here? Do you walk or do you?
No, do car.
Car. Okay. It's very long distance.
Long time. About 2 days, 3 days.
2 days, 3 days. Okay. Long journey.
Yeah.
Wow. And how much is it possible to sell camel for here? The price?
Yeah, range about 16, 17.
Huh?
16, 17, 18.
1,000?
Yeah.
16, 17,
Egyptian money.
18,000 Egyptian money.
Egyptian money.
Okay. And is all camels for slaughtering, or some camels also for packing, for traveling?
Also for driving.
Yes. Is it more expensive? Is it more expensive?
Yeah.
And for how much money I can get a camel for traveling?
Yeah, about
16, 17.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you need the nose peg for the camel, for this thing for the camel for travel?
winter and summer.
Camel
is غلبتني الجيل ما تستحضر معي شوية فوق مثال في إن الجمل ليلة ما يسمينا بيهدى يسمي هنا من زمان وبيهدى بعدين بيكون هاي يسمي انت ترجمة
So if you want to walk with camel, travel with camel, you need this thing, yes?
Yeah. Is this camel? No.
No?
To Giza, Ramat, Egyptian Giza.
Uh-huh.
camel. داير يركب جمل هو. لا ده ما This is dangerous.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But to Ramat to Giza, camel. Okay, but this dangerous.
Because they are not trained.
Picture.
Oh yes. Okay, let's make picture.
Eating, cooking.
This is for eating. Uh-huh.
تمام وده رزق قال لي ليه ده خطرين والفلوس مساكين
علمهم عربك على كيف يا ايمن طب ماشي استنى دي ما يعلم
But what is difference between this camel and camel for riding?
This Sudanese camel
Uh-huh.
very dangerous.
And why?
Or another country in Somal, Jazair camel is
Camel.
Sudanese camel different.
Uh-huh. But in Sudan, do people ride camels as well?
Yeah.
But is it a different camel?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is only for meat?
Yeah.
Okay.
سيبه يا اخي بلا شرمطه سيبه جوا الجبل يا اخي الزول ده بيشتري فيه يا اخي سيبه يا اخي سيبه يا انا احترمك عشان عمك بس
Just fight.
Yeah, of course.
عمك انت عارف اعمل معاك شنو رجع ده رجع ده يا عجاب علينا لسه شهر
So I was able to talk a slight bit with one Sudanese man from Khartoum. Who spoke a little English, not very good, but good enough. We could understand each other a little bit. So I found out that these camels from Sudan, which they sell here for meat, they're dangerous. They can't be used. Okay, I got out of their way, nice. Because it was difficult to understand which way they are driving them to. And if you are under those guys' feet, you are not well off. Definitely not. So yeah, the man said that these Sudanese camels who are brought here for sale are for meat only. They're dangerous. They can't be used for riding. Okay. The men who drive them seems to be very sensible, and if they see a foreigner, they will often drive them away from me. But at the same time, I have to be considerate myself as well, not to get in their way. And it's not always that controllable. مرحبا تتكلم انجليزي؟ لا شكرا Hello, do you speak English? تتكلم انجليزي؟ No. شوية أنا عربي شوية شكرا
المزاد
ها؟
روح صور في المزاد
ما في صورة؟
Photo? With you?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, everybody wants me to take pictures and selfies, me together with them and their camels. So they're happy, I'm happy, everybody is happy. Lots of pictures. Watch your step. Yeah, here they're driving the camels on the cars. It's interesting that in Egypt the price for the camels are so much higher than in Sudan that it's worth getting them 2 or 3 days drive on cars with camels. See that? That was fast in between the cars. Have to watch out. So yeah, the price difference is enough to be worth driving these camels in the cars for 2 or 3 days from Khartoum in Sudan all the way to north of Egypt to Cairo to sell them for meat. I'm quite surprised that the price is so much different. And I understood from the man that something like average price for a camel, for a meat camel, here, they can be sold for about 900 euros per camel. So it's not too expensive, but I think, yeah, it's probably because only for meat camels, and it is probably also some kind of a wholesale price because they get a huge amounts of camels here and they sell to some, like they sell them by tens or even hundreds, I understand. And yeah, this price is probably for a man who buys 10 camels for his restaurant chain or something, not for me who wants 1 camel. But 900 euros. مرحبا. تتكلم إنجليزي؟
Welcome.
Welcome. Do you speak English?
Egypt.
Shukran. Thank you. Do you speak English? Oh, that's good.
What nationality are you?
Latvian. Latvia, Europe.
Europa?
Yes,
Italia?
Europa. Latvia. Finland, Russia, Albania, Latvia.
Finland?
South from Finland.
South شمال.
Maybe أنا عربي شوية شوية.
عربي شوية. يعني بقول لك جنب فنلندا وألمانيا وروسيا.
فنلندا، روسيا، ألمانيا، لاتفيا.
How are you camels?
Oh, beautiful. I like camels. I like.
Eat camels, meat camels. اللحمة بتاعته eat very beautiful.
Very good as well.
Very beautiful.
But are all these camels for meat or also for riding?
Meat or riding?
Riding, like traveling in a desert with camel.
From Sudan.
From Sudan?
From Sudan to Egypt.
Okay.
Egypt.
Are you from Sudan as well?
Coming to Egypt from by in desert.
Okay.
In desert.
Okay.
With desert to Egypt here.
Uh-huh.
But Egypt eat camels.
Yes, I know.
It's very
very good.
Very
good meat. لحمة طيبة.
ايوه لحمه طيبه صح صح
لحمة جيدة؟
لحمه جيده لحمه جيده
جيدة جدا
جدا
اوروبا نعم نعم.
نو كاملز
No camels, no.
camels?
لا لا لا.
واي ليه؟
cold بارد.
نو
بارد. في eat.
Meeting.
Yeah, but we can't get camel because it's too cold for camel to live in Europe.
No camel living in Europa.
No.
But
بارد.
But
cold.
ياكل eat meeting.
Meat.
خروف ماء.
We eat sheep.
Sheep.
Or goat and cows, beef as well.
Beef.
Yes.
Beef and the burger.
Burger, yes.
meeting
beef.
burger, and the biftek, scallop, and the meeting mafroom. Yes.
But is it possible with these camels to ride?
Yeah.
To go in desert with this camel to ride? Possible? Really?
Little in pyramids.
Pyramids.
Pyramids, real Ahramat Khofu and
They have these camels.
2 camels, 10 camels, 12 camels هناك pyramids. Tourist, سياحة, tourist.
But people don't use camels for traveling anymore. People in Egypt, do they use camel for travel? No.
No.
Not anymore.
ده زمان الكلام ده. By bus,
By bus.
by car,
By car.
by airplane. Egypt متحضرة برضو in like أوروبا. Like أوروبا.
But in Sudan? In Sudan?
السودان؟ No.
شوية؟
By car.
By car.
لكن Egypt is very
developed. But why not use camel for travel? It is so beautiful.
Yes.
But why not use camel for travel?
For travel. زمان بقى ده زمان الكلام ده زمان.
Very slow.
زمان very slow.
Long time.
But no car, but no train, but no aeroplane, but no bicycle.
Yes.
ما كانش فيه الكلام ده. كان بالجمل فعلا.
In that case, when it's no cars, no train, no plane, no bicycle, then you use camel.
Yes.
تمام. نعم.
But you لابس جلابية زينا.
I like it.
عرب.
Egyptian.
لابس جلابية زينا تمام كده.
شكرا.
What's your name?
Artist.
My name is Hisham.
هشام. جيد. شكرا جدا.
تحت أمرك.
مع السلامة. That was another half success of talking with somebody. The kid is training to beat the camels from young age. But if he's training on the track, he gets in trouble. مرحبا. تتكلم إنجليزي؟ لا إنجليزي. لا إنجليزي؟
منين أنت؟
أنا عربي شوية.
عربي شوية. مفيش أي حاجة شوية.
Are they trying to saddle it for riding? I think this is kind of, what do you call it, not underwear, but the thing which you put on the camel under the saddle so that he doesn't get bruises, and then you put the saddle on it. I think I have seen such pictures and videos before, but I don't know. I kind of doubt, but let's try and ask these guys.
ما هنا اللي بين لك حاجه قول بتاعتي يا
You can sometimes see camel by his eyes if he feels startled, and then it's dangerous because he will defend himself if the eyes get bigger and kind of afraid. So then it's reason for you to be careful. Yeah, and they also, when they, what is it called in English, when they get their half digested food back in the mouth, which they then chew again, second time, they sometimes get it splurging, how do you say, around. It's not spitting actually, it is more like vomiting. So it doesn't smell and feel good when you get it on yourself.
طب شيل جلالك عادي يا عم حرب، عادي استلمها استلمها عاد خد عصايتك.
مرحبا. تتكلم انجليزي؟
لا.
لا. جمال for riding? No. لا. For لحمة. He wasn't too interested in talking, busy probably. I'm a stupid tourist who is asking all kinds of stupid questions about riding camels. He has no time for such things, especially he don't speak English. Yeah, my friends, we have seen something and it's nice. You see this big ship coming. Amazing. Oh, the car is backing. I should be vigilant not to enjoy too much watching camels. I have to watch all around me, and now it's from that side. But one of the men said that they use camels for tourists in pyramids in Giza, and of course everybody knows that they use them for tourists there. But it occurred to me that those guys would definitely know English, and they would definitely know how to manage camels for riding in a safe way, because it's for Western tourists, you can't risk with them. So that would be a good bet for me to go to pyramids, but there the trick would be how to مرحبا تتكلم إنجليزي؟ لا. مع السلامة.
يا محمود.
The trick would be how to let them know that I'm not a good source of money, but maybe I can offer my help to them. And if I could help, and they would speak English, of course, I could maybe find out more things about camel. Because if it's just for paid trip, it would be a quick trip without much learning, and big bill at the end of it. But what I want is if I could spend some more time with these camels to learn more. So maybe, I don't know, if I can offer my help if they need a hand, and I could then talk and find out more about camels. I do, yes. Do you understand English as well? Oh. Okay. They know how to say that they speak English, but that's about it in their English. the guys after successful sales sitting and having a chat. How nice sale they made today. That's cool. That's cool. It's a very hands-on experience. Like everything is very tangible here. Nothing is detached from reality as in Europe, where everything is safe and where you sit inside the car with seat belts and so on, with airbags. Everything is safe and predictable. Here you can ride on the back of a camel who sits in the pickup truck, and you jump in while it's on the way already. So I'm just exited the camel market. On the left, that gate is the entrance, and there is a mosque for camel market, and it was something like Camel Mosque or something on the Google map. But of course, when it's translated in Google, they often translate camel as beauty, because I think they have the same root in the word, because Gimal is camels and Gamil in Egyptian type is beauty. So beauty and camel is kind of the same thing in this language. But I can understand. And there are some things which you can eat as well. And hello, marhaba.
Welcome.
Shukran.
You will come from?
Latvia. Europe, Latvia. Yeah, there were good amount of photocopying devices, probably for all kinds of contracts and stuff like that for the sale here. So yeah, in Marhaba. So yeah, in Jordanian, Palestinian, Lebanese and Syrian Arabic, it is Jamel. Jamel, Jiddan, Jayid and Jamil. But in Egyptian Arabic, it is Gamal, Gaid, Giddan and Gamil. So that's a difference as well. So my friends, I think I have spent, I don't know, 2-3 hours in this market, and I think it's time to go. It was nice, it was fulfilling experience and a lot of sights and things. But let me now find something to eat. That Tuktuk man told me that there is the place for eating. Everybody knows me here now. مرحبا. تتكلم إنجليزي؟ لا. فلافل؟ لا. What do you have? لا. لا أكل. لا يوجد. Okay. أسف. They said they don't have any food. Okay. But I probably won't go back there. مرحبا. محطات كتار برهش ممكن؟ لا. Okay, shukran. I didn't get what he said, but it was no. Probably he's waiting for somebody already. That looks like a bus, but do I know where it goes and how? Let me see, there is another. There's another thing which looks like a minibus. Let me see. Ah, no. It is probably for sale. Yeah. I thought there is some timetable for transport, but how naive I am. Timetable, come on. Where can I see timetable? I don't see timetables for trains even here. Okay, friends, I think our best bet is just to start walking and then to see if we can stop something or not. In the very worst case scenario, I can walk the 5 kilometers till Birkesh or Birkesh, but we'll see. Maybe I won't have to. مرحبا. محطات قطار بركش الممكن؟ لا. بركش قطار محطات قطار train station. You don't go to train station. كاهرة؟ لا.
بيقول لك القاهرة.
دي اللي انت عرفتيه؟
لا كايرة. لا كاهرة.
يا عم.
القاهرة؟
نعم.
هنقعد ناكل.
بس هناكل.
كايرة؟
اكل.
لا.
يا عم.
Sorry? لا.
تعالى يا عم وانا ركبك.
Okay, شكرا. I didn't quite understand what they said, but I understood that at the end it was no. It's a huge, full of flies, rubbish heap. And look at these dead camels. There is one of them. Poor beast. And there's another of them. And it's swollen already, so I read that they kind of can explode when the bacteria are too much and they swell too much. They can explode. Well, this doesn't look so swollen, but better not to go too close or touch it. But I don't know, maybe it's a myth, but you know these things in internet, when all the people are saying that they know these things so well, but they don't. Shukran! Welcome from every corner, welcome. They're so welcoming people. Thank you, dear people of Egypt. You're so nice to me. Ah, and there's one more dead camel. But even these dogs don't eat it, so I don't know. Probably it is poisonous or dangerous or whatever, I don't know. Because you see there are 4 dogs. There are 4 dogs there, and they don't eat this camel. And this is even more swollen. Ah no, they have eaten. Or maybe that's not them, but somebody else. But definitely they were eating from the back end of this camel or gamel, in depending which Arabic you use. Okay, friends, looks like, and that's again remnants of some camel. Yeah, what a crazy place. What a crazy place. We'll see. I'm not so deadly tired that I couldn't walk. So, in the worst case, I just walk the 5 kilometers to the train station. And the weather is nice and everything is good. So, we'll see. Guys, you remember this place, don't you? That was the place which Tuktuk man showed me. Even stopped to show me how beautiful it is and to take some pictures. It is nice. Let's walk that side of the road. It is nice. What a view. You can see the cabbages. My phone battery is low. You can see the cabbages growing, bananas growing. What are these? Avocados? A bit too small, but leaves like avocados. I don't recognize these guys. It's a bit too far as well. I can't see exactly the leaves or any fruit. But it's nice. It's definitely nice. What do you think? I like it. I'm still amazed by the fact that things can be so green in a place where it pretty much never rains. Amazing. I think it's an ideal combination of the situation, isn't it? Let's jump on here. I like it. And these cars, aren't they nice? And friendly drivers waving to me and signaling. And the camels. And more camels leaving the market. Poor camels to the slaughtery. But this is how it happens in this world. Animals eat other animals, and people eat other animals too. What can you say? But yeah, I'm very impressed by these camels. Well, they were not the best of the conditions. They were not the healthiest, all of them, and in many occasions the sight was very sad. But the beasts themselves, the animals themselves, I like them so much. I don't know how to describe it even. They're so amazing. I think I understand how this man, was he from Sudan? I'm not sure. He didn't understand when I asked about it. When I was asking him when they use camels and when they don't use. So if there is no plane, no car, no bus, no train, and even no bicycle, only then they use camels. I kind of understand that, because camels are so slow and it's quite a big hassle. Again, 2 camels. Quite a big hassle, so I understand on that point of view that it's not the most efficient mode of transport in almost all of conditions you might encounter in your life. But on the other hand, these are banana trees. Trees? They're technically not trees. They're plants. Or how do you say it in English? Another 2 camels going to some slaughtery, some restaurant or whatever. Yeah, this is how bananas look when they have finished their growing, but not finished actually. You see, there are some bananas ripening there. But the plants look like they're withering away already. I don't know. Or was it just lack of water? Shouldn't be, because the groundwater is very high, but maybe bananas don't have deep roots. Yeah, I don't know these things, guys. Let me know if you know. I'd be curious and interested to know. One day I maybe research more about it, but you can't research everything in life, you know. But yeah, about the camels. I understand that they're not ideal transport in most applications and most situations. But on the other hand, I can imagine that camel might be the best transport for very slow and very cheap transporting. Like a meditative approach to travel. When you choose deliberately to travel very slowly, and you more care about the process than about getting to a destination. Basically, instead of deciding that I will now go to Khartoum in Sudan alongside Nile, and then to Addis Ababa in Ethiopia, and then continue further to South Africa even, who knows. Instead of that kind of decision, you just decide, okay, I have half year in my life to spend for an amazing experience. Let's get a camel. Let's learn how to manage him and train and do everything else. And let's use this half year for traveling with camel slowly. And however far I get during this half year or year is good. I don't care. It might be only to Luxor in Egypt, maybe to Aswan, maybe to Khartoum, maybe even 100 kilometers south from Cairo. Who cares? The process is the main thing. I want to spend half a year or year traveling through a desert along the Nile by camel, and that's what I do. And I enjoy the process. I camp in the desert. I graze my camel from all the bushes in desert, and I slowly continue. That kind of attitude. For that, camel might be amazing friend, amazing meditative tool, even I would say, contemplative tool, and very cheap. Like if I can buy a camel, borrow money and buy a camel, and then sell it afterwards, I probably wouldn't lose any money on that way. And on the way you don't need any petrol. When you camp in a desert, you don't pay for the hostel even. You just get food for yourself and make sure the camel gets enough grazing in the desert. So yeah, that's kind of a very, very different lifestyle for a certain time. But I know, of course, I am crazy even to think about these things. But then again, I was thinking one moment, I don't know if it will ever happen, and if it's too crazy probably, but I was thinking in one moment, my business is on the verge of bankruptcy for some time already. There is some hope that that the business will survive, and I'm doing my best for it to survive. But there is also some good chance that it can go belly up, because it is a very difficult situation. And it will depend on many circumstances. Will it go belly up or no? Will it survive, or will it go bankrupt? In any case, I was thinking, if my business does go bankrupt, then I have two things. One thing is I will have less money, less income. Another thing, I will have more time and, well, very few things to take care of in life. In that situation, I can imagine I could just get myself a camel and go towards desert for a good half year or year contemplative phase in my life. Might be worth it in that situation, because I would have a lot to think about, and I would need that slow pace of camel. It would be beneficial for me in that situation, I think. But yeah, these are only my thoughts at the moment, and we'll see if I find out more information about camels, if it's a good idea technically, even if it's a manageable idea for me, and then we'll see what happens with my business. Does it survive? Does it go belly up? We'll see, guys. And more likely than not, I will let you know. You will see in my videos what happens next. Where I'm ending up, what I'm getting myself into next. That's a small village on our way, and it looks like I'm lucky. We can get something edible here. Ah, the bananas are carried with a big lorry. Very dirty, but might be good enough otherwise. Ah, they're making sweet potatoes on an oven right in the tricycle. Cool. So yeah, I got 1 kilo of mandarins for 7 guinea, 7 pounds, or 7 guinea, something like that they pronounce it. And it was even cheaper. In Cairo center it was 10 guinea. They are not clean, well, quite dirty I should say, but that will be a good way how to train my immune system. What do you think? I don't have water to wash them. Okay friends, I have my lunch and I have to figure out now which way is my way. I think it's this one, but I better check in the map. Believe it or not, my friends, but I actually did finish the whole kilo of mandarins. It was nice, and I haven't eaten anything since the morning. Well, anything today, and I'm up since 6 o'clock, and now is what, 3 o'clock maybe PM? 2? Something of that sort. And I got one more idea. I'll cross this piece of river, part of Nile in its delta. Actually, you see how good the current is. It's quite strong. Yeah, there's a real current. It's not a standing water at all, even here in delta. So, and I just got idea that I'll come and see if there's no railway station sooner than the one which I exited. I was asking 3 people in the train. Nobody spoke English. Well, one of them spoke a little bit, but with difficulties. And I understood that between, yeah, it looks like nothing is here. There is some building, but I don't think this is train station. Or maybe they are planning to build a train station there. It looks like there is some kind of, what do you call it in English? In any case, no luck here. I don't think it's a point walk. I could walk along the tracks to that train station. It should be something like 2 kilometers from here. Maybe a bit more. But I could walk also along the road, because there might be some shops there, and I might want to get something edible more even after a while. So I'll go back. What do you think, friends, about having allotment in such a place? Very tempting. What do you think? You see some citrus trees there, and banana trees and other fruit trees, and bank, green lush bank of river Nile. Well, small piece of Nile, but still the same river. Very tempting. to settle down and live here. Imagine, you can grow everything because it's enough moisture, and it's predictably so forever. Like Nile will not go dry anytime soon, no matter what the climate does. It's too unlikely. But at the same time, you have no rain. You never need umbrella. What a good life. And here somebody is living that life. But I'm continuing my way. And I'm not catching tuk-tuks anymore, because I'm quite happy to walk till the end. It's good enough. And you see, they're growing something here on this narrow strip, but leveled for watering probably. Yeah, it's a nice feeling to watch this calm flow of river. The same as watching camels. Nice. Yeah, you can grow pretty much anything here. Why not? So, I am already walking through the village called, forgot already, Esbet Abu Ismail, I think. Esbet Abu Ismail, yeah, pretty sure. And remember, this was the petrol station where I got the tuk-tuk on my way towards the camel market. And it is very... that is my train. That probably is my train, and I'm missing it now. And who knows how long time it will take for the next train to come. But it's not stopping there. Strange. If it's not stopping, then I didn't miss it. Maybe it's some train who doesn't stop in every station. Okay, that kind of feels a little bit better, because now it will probably not, it doesn't mean that it will take so long time for me to wait. But in any case, I will wait whatever I have to wait, because what else can I do? And what else should I do even? I'm out here to explore the place and enjoy the place where I'm in, not to get quicker from A to B. Let's see what's interesting here. Now then, I got 1 kilo of these things. Can you see it? Bananas, local ones, which is nice. Now let's walk to the train station. The bridge must be somewhere exactly around the corner here, and see when the train comes. Whenever it comes, it comes. I'll be there. That's a small shop. When I'm getting a little bit more, some edible stuff for the rest of today. And I also asked if they have a comb, and I showed a picture. Showing pictures is a very good way how to communicate. Just if you have internet, just Google, get a picture and show them, and it's very quick and easy, a lot easier than explaining with gestures. And the shopkeeper ran somewhere there. He said he might have ½ pound or £1, so 3 or 6 cents. If he'll have, I'll take that one as well. And yes, this is also a very good sign how nice are these people. Of course, he was saying again, welcome to Egypt, and asking which country I'm from and all this. They're very friendly, but also how much they trust. Like this shopkeeper, he left the till with money and everything like this here with me, and he ran away to see if they have a comb. Amazing, they trust me, which is a good sign. It means that this place is very peaceful, not criminal, not dangerous. Nice. I like these cars. That's cool. And that's our bridge. So we are already at the train station. Nice. I forgot I didn't. Yeah, and these kids, I have often seen them just doing a permissionless hitchhiking, or how do you call it? They just sneak behind the cars when they slow down at some places, like in the ramps. And shukran, shukran. He said welcome again. Oh, nice people. So yeah, they wait when the cars slow down and they jump on. And people seem to tolerate it. Nobody is angry with that. At least I haven't seen any of that before. And I have seen quite a few of these kids doing this kind of piggybacking. So, why I kind of think that I hear a locomotive. There is some sound. Can it be a train? There is some locomotive sound. Let's walk a little bit faster. Yes, there is a locomotive. Well, can we get there before it's too late? Let me try. Will they wait for me? Shukran. Kahira? Cairo. Shukran. That's exactly what I wanted. I really was very lucky with this one. We are leaving. I was perfectly on time. Who could think? Who could expect that? It's so nice. I was kind of ready to wait for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever it takes. But I won't have to wait at all. Except the train isn't very fast, as you see. But that's okay. That's still better than sitting in one place. But it will get faster. It's just on this moment. I think he's already speeding up slowly. And that's another locomotive. Here it's a clear picture because the window is open. Otherwise, do you want me to show you what kind of picture you would be getting? This kind of picture. And now when the window is open, it's this kind of picture. How about better, isn't it? Well, there was one drawback for that quick getting into the train, but it wasn't something crazy. But instead of paying 20 something cents for the ticket, I paid 1.40 something, €1.40 something, because if you don't buy a ticket in a station but in a train, it is what is it, 5 times more expensive. Instead of £5 you pay 25. So Not a crazy thing, but live and learn. I didn't know that thing. It's quite nice to ride with train through this delta of Nile, especially when the windows are open and even the doors are open. You could easily jump out. On the both sides the doors are open. Cool. Freedom. Small thing, but nice thing. In a couple moments we should be crossing River Nile in all its glory, but the train stopped. The sound is there, but movement is not. Now we start moving as well. There's another train. We are on the bridge already, I think. Yes. That's the River Nile. Cool, isn't it? And now we are approaching the big Ramses station of Cairo. Before too long we should be at our destination. What a cool ride. We lack these things in Europe, I think, to be able to ride just like this. Wide open doors. Enjoy as much as you dare. We get a couple drops of rain even. Don't stick out too far. So, my dear friends, we have arrived in Ramses station in Cairo. Successfully and happily and quite quickly as well. What could be better than that? What do you think about this trip, my friends? I quite enjoyed it, to say the least. I liked it very much, I have to say you. So that's the Ramses train station. Ah, we actually went quite far in the station before. When we left on the far end. Let me see. I can even go that direction, will be closer. Because when we left from a platform. It was kind of the same platform, but very far on the same direction where I'm pointing to. I won't be showing it with my fingers because I kind of assume that it is prohibited to film here. So I hold my phone near my belly and pretend just carrying it instead of filming. Yeah, that was some great day and great trip. And I definitely hugely enjoyed all the camels and all the experience, adventure and trip in the unknown without much local language and without them speaking any of my languages. And it was successful and easy, I would say, even. Very pleasant. And I enjoy, I'm happy that you enjoyed it as well. How do I know it? Because you have watched this far. If you wouldn't, policemen or military men, if you wouldn't be enjoying it, you wouldn't be watching it this far, would you? Okay, friends, now it's just a matter of going down the tunnel and up on the other side and out of the station. They are already installing these things. I'm not sure how was it supposed to be working with my ticket. I can't scan it or do anything with it. With that small piece of paper with Arabic letters which the conductor in the train wrote me. But in any case, they let me through and I'm through. And that's all I need. Let's not think too much about structural logic, what is right and how it's supposed to be. More as a, what do you call it in English? The business logic? No, not exactly. What do you call it? The pragmatic kind of logic. What do I have to do to get certain results? Result is there. I'm happy. No more necessity. La la, shukran. No more necessity of thinking too much. Okay, friends, we are out of the station. We have finished the trip. Last glimpse of the Ramses train station in Cairo. And that is it for this video, my friends, for this trip. And have a very good day, or whatever you have, day or night or evening or morning, or doesn't matter, have it good, and see you in some other place, in some other town, for more interesting things. All the best, my dear friends, all the best.